The Varric colony on Tarsus 7 had been broadcasting distress signals for 36 standard cycles. Ambassador Krell stood at the observation deck, his four eyes blinking in sequence as he stared at the emergency beacon. Its pulsing red light had become both their only hope and a constant reminder of their isolation. "Any responses?" Krell asked, though he already knew the answer. Officer Mira shook her head, her silver scales reflecting the dim emergency lighting. "None, Ambassador." The Galactic Council remained silent. Krell wasn't surprised. The Varric were among the newest members of the Galactic Alliance, a coalition of 27 spacefaring species that had governed this sector for millennia. When the plague had struck their colony, decimating their population and overwhelming their medical facilities, the Council had promised aid. That was 36 cycles ago. "They've abandoned us," Mira said, her voice flat. "The Council debates while our people die." Krell couldn't argue. The politics of the Alliance were complex, with ancient rivalries and economic interests often overriding humanitarian concerns. The Varric, with their limited resources and recent membership, simply didn't have the influence to force action. "There's something else," Mira added, hesitation evident in her voice. "We detected an unregistered ship approaching the system. It's not broadcasting any Alliance identification codes." Krell's membrane ridge flared in alarm. "Pirates? Scavengers?" "Unknown. But they're responding to our distress signal. They're requesting permission to approach." Hope and fear warred within Krell. Pirates often preyed on distressed colonies, but they desperately needed help. "Put them through," he ordered. The communication screen flickered to life, and Krell found himself staring at a creature he'd never seen before. It was bipedal, with pinkish-tan skin, a mane of brown fur atop its head, oddly expressive features. Its vessel appeared utilitarian, with visible weld marks and retrofitted components. Not a military craft, but not a pirate vessel either. "This is Captain Tom of the independent medical ship Hope *," the creature said in passable galactic standard. "We've received your distress call and are prepared to offer assistance." "Your species is not registered with the Galactic Alliance," Krell responded cautiously. The alien, Tom, smiled, revealing flat, white teeth. "No, we're not. Humans are relatively new to interstellar travel. We operate independently. Yet you responded to our distress signal when 27 Alliance species did not." Tom's expression hardened slightly. "We intercepted your transmissions to the Council. Their debate will likely continue for another 50 cycles before they reach a decision. Your people don't have that kind of time." Mira stepped forward. "You have medical supplies? Treatments for the plague?" "We have doctors, medicines, and emergency field equipment. We've dealt with similar pathogenic outbreaks in 3 other systems this cycle." Krell exchanged looks with Mira. This was unprecedented, an unknown species offering aid without Council authorization, but they had no choice. "We accept your assistance, Captain Tom. Our landing coordinates follow." The human ship was smaller than Krell had expected, but what emerged from it was even more surprising. 20 humans, males and females of varying ages, wearing simple white and blue uniforms, efficiently unloaded equipment and supplies. They worked with practiced coordination, setting up field hospitals and treatment centers within hours. Their chief doctor, a female called Anna, briefed Krell as her team worked. "It's a variant of the Cressilian fever," she explained, showing him data on a portable screen. "We've encountered it before. It's aggressive but treatable if caught early." "How did you know to come?" Krell asked. "How did humans even know we exist?" Anna smiled tiredly. "We maintain listening posts at the edges of Alliance space. When we detected your distress signal and the Council's inaction, we decided to intervene." "That's against Alliance protocol," Mira noted. "We're not Alliance members," Anna replied simply. "Human policy is to render aid when possible, regardless of political considerations." Over the next 15 cycles, the humans worked tirelessly. They treated the sick, trained Varric medical staff in containment procedures, and synthesized vaccines from their own supplies. Krell watched in amazement as the death rate plummeted and the first patients began to recover. On the 16th cycle, a Council ship finally arrived. Its commander, a Vaxian named Voss, was furious to find non-Alliance personnel operating on an Alliance world. This is a direct violation of Section 87 of the Non-Interference Protocols. Voss bellowed, his facial tentacles writhing with indignation. These humans have no authorization to be here. Captain Tom stood calmly before the Daxian, seemingly unintimidated by the creature that towered over him. We responded to a distress call. Would you have preferred we let them die while waiting for your bureaucracy? The Council decides where and when aid is dispensed, Voss insisted. Krell had heard enough. The Council decided nothing for 36 cycles. These humans saved over 4,000 Varric lives while your Council debated. Voss turned to Krell. Ambassador, surely you understand the delicate nature of. I understand that when no Alliance species answered our call, humans came to our aid, Krell interrupted. I will be reporting this to my government, and I suspect our continued membership in your alliance will be reconsidered. The humans departed 3 cycles later, once the outbreak was fully contained. As Captain Tom prepared to leave, Krell presented him with a data crystal, the Varric's complete stellar cartography and cultural database. For your archives, Krell said, so your people can find us again, should you need friends in this sector. Tom accepted the gift with a respectful nod. Humanity is still finding its place among the stars, Ambassador, but we hope to make more friends than enemies. As the human ship disappeared into the darkness of space, Krell knew the galaxy had changed. The Alliance would soon face a new reality, a species that acted on principles rather than protocols, that valued lives over politics. And the Varric would remember that when no other species answered, humans came to their aid.